Welcome back to the RWTA Chilled Out series, where we about all manner of things that relate to the Australian cold chain. I'm Marianne from the RWTA, and I'm very pleased to be introducing a new member of the RWTA today, a company that is one of Australia's largest energy retailers, generators, investors, and developers. I'd like to introduce Brent Graham, the General Manager of Commercial and Industrial at Alinta Energy. Welcome, Brent.
Thank you, Marianne. Nice to be here.
And you also, Brent, tell me a little bit about how Alinta can assist the cold chain, warehouses and transport companies in Australia, please.
Yeah, no problem at all. Now, Alinta Energy is a growing brand across our East Coast market. We're a well-established West Coast retailer and have been growing across our East Coast market for the last decade or so. We're a national energy supplier, so we supply gas and electricity across the entire country, across WA, South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland. And we're one of the leading energy generators across Western Australia and Victoria. We've also got a very big pipeline of renewable development across the country, whether it's wind farms, onshore and offshore, and also pumped hydro projects and batteries. We've got a dedicated national support team across the country to make sure we support our customers, when they need, where they need and when they need, and have around 1,000 people and growing in the business, and really sort of tailor our support to our customers around market insights and what's happening around each of their respective industries, and especially for the cold storage industry, about the market dynamics, what's impacting them, and how we can help assist them through that contracting and energy transition.
Yeah, it sounds like a very worthwhile conversation that people could have with you. As a national energy supplier, are you able to offer insights across, you've said you can, across the states and the regions. Tell me about the different fuel types that you could advise on.
Well, we're able to help across a number of fuels, and traditionally the two key fuels of electricity and gas are our real primary markets. But we also have an expanding new energy business where we look at behind the meter solutions, including solar and battery, and other areas such as energy optimization and other cost saving measures across the industry. So I think from our perspective, we're looking at the end-to-end cost, and that includes not only from the energy supply, but also from the sustainability perspective as well.
Sustainability is a big conversation topic with our people at the present time. Have you got some ideas on how you can expand and add value to the cold chain?
Yes, definitely. I think we've got a well-established sort of range of products that sort of are tailor-made. There's some sort of off-the-shelf solutions which can help with decarbonisation objectives, but what we've found is every organisation is different. So what we've got is really tailor-made solutions to be able to meet customers' needs specifically, rather than trying to fit them into a one-size-fits-all solution. So, whether that's, dedicated PPA offtakes, whether or not that's green power solutions, or whether or not that's carbon offsets, we've got a range of different options for customers that sort of can help meet those sustainability targets and goals that they've set.
Down the track, we might look at case studies as well of customers that you've been able to, to save a few dollars with. Yeah, you mentioned WA, so we're having our first function in WA on the 21st of October. What sort of, because you mentioned WA and Victoria particularly, why are they different, and how do you feel that you might be able to help them particularly?
Well, our sort of sweet spots, I guess, across the country are really our vertically integrated states, where we've got a high penetration of electricity supply, and that really helps us tailor solutions that meet customers' requirements. Now, in Western Australia, we've got a very flexible portfolio of gas, cogeneration gas peaking, but also wind as well. So we've got a very high penetration of wind and a very low carbon footprint in Western Australia. And we find ourselves able to really do things outside of traditional suppliers to be able to get longer term arrangements, to be able to link sustainability targets, to really help try and navigate around this energy transition, because prices have been increasing over time, and I think the outlook is of a very volatile transition away from coal into renewables. And really we've got to focus on making sure that we keep, cost for business as low as possible through that transition. And we think it's our responsibility to help navigate that as well. From a Victorian standpoint, we've got the lowest cost and newest coal-fired generator in Victoria. So really, that's going to be there for the foreseeable future to help that reliability across Victoria as we transition. We've got investments, currently underway with offshore wind, with our Spinifex wind farm, but those things take time and they take a lot of development and a lot of work. And in the interim, we're going to be there to make sure that we're helping Victoria keep the lights on and really help keep those costs down throughout that transition.
Yeah, and look, the cold chain is a vital industry in Australia. It's there's about 36 members of the RWTA now that are warehouse and cold chain transport companies as well, and it supplies. It's almost the blood supply of Australia, keeping people fed. So you mentioned that it's really important to ensure that you cater for every single different company for what their requirements are for sustainability, but also bringing down the cost of energy. So, Brent, thank you so much for being with us today and telling us a little bit about Alinta Energy. We welcome you to the RWTA, and I believe there's going to be a couple of people from Alinta coming to our conference in a few weeks' time. So we will look forward to welcoming them there as well.
That's great. Thanks for your time, Marianne.
And yours. Thanks again. Bye.
All right, thanks.